let me show you how to make this super simple. But first, always remember to share this so it will save to your profile and you can find it when you're looking for it again later. Okay, so let's pretend like you want to make a 2.5 by 2.5 inch patchwork quilt. Okay, now in this case, it would be a piece of colored fabric, a piece of white, a piece of colored, a piece of white. So do you see how I sewed this 2.5 inch white to this 2.5 inch color, and this 2.5 inch white to this 2.5 inch color? The next thing I'm gonna do is place these pretty side to pretty side, and I'm gonna sew these together. And when I open it up, it's gonna look like this.
You could use this same concept for any size patchwork. If you were doing 5-inch squares, you would just make your strips 5 inches. And once I learned how to do this, it made such a daunting task much less daunting. I can't tell you how many quilts I've made with 2.5-inch squares that looks like I have pieced together all those 2.5-inch squares.
Okay, we've sewn them together. Now, here comes the neat part. So I'm going to cut this strip into 2.5 inch strips, I guess. I'm gonna cut the strip into strips.
This is my rotary cutter and mat from Missouri Star Quilt Company. Y'all see me using the large mat all the time, but this one is the one I use when I'm at the table sewing.
Okay, so if you were doing this, you would want to cut the whole entire strip, and you probably would want to add more fabrics. But for the purpose of this demonstration, now, I'm going to take this and I'm going to turn it upside down. Every other one. And do you see how I just made this by sewing 4 strips together and cutting them? Then I would go back and sew this and sew this and sew this. So you could make something that looked very complicated, but it's really super simple. My name is Tammy. I'm your favorite sewing teacher, and I would love for you to come sew with me.